What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and no, you are not seeing things. This is actually a swag ball that I am reviewing, and for a couple different reasons, which we're going to get to here in a second. Before we get into any details, please consider subscribing to the channel on my way to my next big major milestone. So pretty please help me out. If you'd like to order the ball spinner that the ball's sitting on, or the chamois, use the link down below in the description. Really appreciate it. The jersey is by EFX. If you like this jersey or anything on their website, efx.co, use the promo code right here, and I would really appreciate it. That's Napoles 10, Napoles 10 on efx.co. Okay, so why swag now? So I've tried to review swag in the past, and the last time I tried to review them, I was told, well, first time they ghosted me. Then the second time they said that if I liked the ball, would I consider being on staff with them? I said no. Then they ended up not sending me anything. So that didn't work out. But now Bowler's Mart has purchased swag. And so the balls they're taking over the creative side of swag. So it's a lot of the same cores, a lot of the same covers, just none of these names are gonna be outrageous. They're trying to become a little bit more competitive in the US market. And so because of that, when they reached out to me, you know, I have history with Bowler's Mart, so I said, you know what, let's make it happen. Let's review a new bowling ball. And so today we're reviewing the Craze Solid, which all indications are that it's gonna be similar to like that Hustle type of bowling ball. So I have all the information here. It's a symmetric ball. So it features a Swag Craze core, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.52, which is on the higher end, and a max differential of 0.030, which is literally right in the middle, but typically on the lower end of things that we see. All of that is wrapped around the Swag Rage Reactive Solid cover stock that comes out of box at a 3,000 finish. So from everything I've seen from people like Luke throw it and Charles Hutcherson throw it, it looks like it's a very mellow ball, not a whole lot of motion down lane. It's not going to be very early. So it tells me that the cover is pretty mild, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then with the layout, I went with my typical symmetric layout being 5x5x4. We're going to be here on lane 2 at South Point on a very mildly transitioned house shot. All right, guys, this is going to be the first shot here with the Swag Craze Solid. I just got done filming the judge on this lane, so the lane is very minorly transitioned, not a whole lot. Higher RG, lower differential. Our first guess, we're going to start at around 23, maybe play a little bit more shallower angles to start, and then if we have to move in, we definitely will. Yeah, that's like the ideal place for me to play with a ball like this. And I don't know if you guys are gonna believe me or not, that was literally the first shot I ever threw with this ball. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna judge it off the first shot, but if it lets me play there long term, then we have something good here. Yeah, I think this having the weaker core, weaker cover, I think will be more usable for someone like me who's a little bit more rev dominant. Let's make another really good shot here. Yeah, that did not shape at all. And I missed in a little bit, but I think I already like this more than the judge for sure. Yeah, this feels like a little bit stronger than the Hustles. You know, it doesn't feel as weak, quite as weak as the Hustles, but we're only 2 shots in so far. Oh, I missed left even more. Yeah, I missed, yeah, like you get it in the oil, the ball doesn't hook at all. At all. All right, let's make sure we get this one going more towards the friction and not so far left like we were on the last shot. Yeah, you know, like that's what worries me about these brands that are not brands of Brunswick, Storm, or Motive, or the 3 brands of Storm and Motive, is that when I get that right, it doesn't shape. But if I throw other things like in those brands, they shape off that friction. I've bowled here enough to know that it should have came off that friction a little bit harder. And that's my worry with these balls. All right, so that shot there really worried me. The fact that it didn't come off that friction harder. I'm not saying it needs to be angular, but do something when you see the friction, you know what I mean? Yeah, so then I feel like I'm bottled into like a specific part of the lane. So after this shot, we're gonna reset this 4-pin, and we're gonna move left, try to shape it a little bit, maybe bring the tempo down, because that worked with the judge. Let's see if that works this time. All right, so we were at about 23. We're gonna go to about 28. So about a zone left, really roll it. A lot of the same stuff that I did with the judge to make that one look pretty good. Let's see if that's what this is. Yeah, so what I was telling my buddy Chris off camera, I'll tell you guys right now, I think that the covers are a little too strong. Yeah, because when I was playing a little bit right, I got it into the friction, it rolled out. I moved left, keep it in the oil, and all of a sudden it looks pretty good. Covers are too strong, my opinion. Yeah, you know, Charles Hutcherson from The Hype was right about one thing with these balls, that the high rev rates are gonna really love it because they force you in, but if you don't have a high enough rev rate, you can't really get in to make them work. Yeah, like that shot looked pretty, but if you go back, slow it down, didn't really continue. Like, can you get to the 8-pin? All right, a few more shots of this Craze, and I'm done. Hey, let me know in the comments though, do you want to see me review more swag balls? Yes or no? Because if you say yes, if enough of you say yes in the comments, maybe the folks over at Swag will send me a few more balls. All right, last shot of the video here, reviewing the Swag Craze. Oh, I missed way right. Hey, there we go. All right, so I've thrown 2 swag balls now. They only sent me 2 of them. They sent me the Judge and the Craze. The Craze is here, the Judge is down here. I like the Craze a lot more than the Judge for me and for my game. So guys, we'll see you on the next one. Let me know what you thought about these swag balls.